Be role models to the thousands of other women working in your companies and those yet to join your organizations. These women need to see the opportunities that are open for them in the industry and the heights to which they can rise. I also have a challenge for the organizations represented here tonight and those not yet represented. Continue to capitalize on the skills and abilities of all your employees and potential employees, and you'll be amazed at how well women will continue to drive the industry's success. Thank you.
Thank you, Barry. Deloitte really is the leader in this. Their research in this group of 100 women and alumni from previous years plays an important part in the special section that many of you have been looking at tonight, and I hope you all take home with you. And it's exciting to watch Deloitte and Inforum launch Automotive Next. It's going to be a great thing, and quite a number, more than a dozen of the women who are honored tonight have been very involved in that launch of Automotive Next, so stay tuned. We also want to thank a special sponsor, Meredith. They have a very generous presentation for deserving students at the College for Creative Studies. I hope you noticed the student displays in the atrium during the reception. So please welcome Janine Shaw-Collins, Chief Innovation Officer at Meredith. Janine?
Great evening. Thank you. On behalf of Meredith Corporation, it's my pleasure to join you tonight to honor these 100 influential and inspiring women who are truly making a difference in the automotive world. Their unique achievements speak volumes to the continuing influence that women have in the workplace and their purchasing powers as women, as consumers. As the leading media and marketing company dedicated to inspiring women, Meredith is deeply committed to understanding and delivering what's most important to our 75 million women who visit our websites, download our mobile applications, and read our magazines. And like the women honored here today, Meredith also recognizes the importance of giving back. Our brands celebrate women who are making a difference and the communities and the organizations that empower women to have better lives for themselves and for their families. Tonight, I am delighted to present the Meredith Automotive Scholarship to 2 deserving female students at the College of Creative Studies here in Detroit. The scholarship reflects our commitment to ensuring that young women realize their dreams and desires to support the growth of women as leaders in the automotive industry. During the cocktail hour, I hope you had a chance to view our 2 winners displayed. Kari Kim and Kelly Steeler. Where are they? It's like the Academy Awards. So now I get to brag about you a little bit. I'm thrilled to award this year's Meredith Automotive Scholarship to the both of you. And now I'm going to tell a little bit about you. Kelly is a senior. Her goal is to be a transportation designer. She's active in the Big Brother and Big Sisters, and she was a mentor at the GM You Make a Difference program. Let's give Kelly a round. Who's a junior, has always had an interest in making life easier for people. And in fact, that's what inspires your design, correct? And she is also volunteers at the American Heart Walk. Let's give her a round of applause. We hope that this scholarship will help you realize your dreams. And on behalf of Meredith, congratulations to you and all our honorees. And we hope you continue to do much more, and you'll be honored here today someday.
Great, thank you, Janine, and congratulations. There's terrific young people at CCS. And thanks for reminding us of the responsibility we all share in keeping the momentum going by nurturing the next generation of automotive professionals. And your commitment at Meredith to education is really terrific. And in the spirit of developing the next generation, Automotive News will honor the 100 leading women tonight by just contributing a portion of the reception proceeds to the Automotive Women's Alliance Foundation Scholarship Fund. Now, please join me now in welcoming a person who's been living with this 100 Leading Women project for a year. She's done it all 3 times, in fact, from the beginning in 2000. Mary Beth Vander is the Deputy Managing Editor of Automotive News and the glue that holds a lot of things together. She's done a fabulous job making this great issue that you have in your hands come together and making tonight's celebration possible. It's a great pleasure for me to introduce Mary Beth Vander.
Thank you, Peter. For 10 years, I have intently watched women in the auto industry because every 5 years since 2000, we have selected the industry's most influential women to be on our list of 100 leading women in the North American auto industry. 10 years ago, we considered executives from every corner of the industry, and we're delighted to be able to identify 100 female leaders. In 2005, we looked especially hard for women in key product development and manufacturing jobs, and we found them. Women in those positions made up more than a third of the list. That year, selecting just 100 leading women was a struggle. Then the industry changed. Women at the very tops of their companies are again scarce. But still this year we received more than 300 nominations of impressive women in the industry. A diverse selection committee of 8 Automotive News editors and experienced industry leaders was sequestered in a conference room one day in April to scrutinize the nominations. Our bias was to those with operational jobs. After much debate, the committee honed the list to 100 influential women who make major decisions at automakers, Tier 1 suppliers, and dealerships. 30 women from the 2005 list are back. Only 7 women have been on the list all 3 times. As always, we have an amazing group of 100 leaders. Besides the accomplishments you'll hear about tonight, you should know that several are pilots, 79 are mothers, 1 wants to own a football team, another wants to manage indie rock bands, 1 is called the Mother Trucker, another hopes someday to help provide fresh water for emerging countries, and another flat out wants to lead a country. Forget an automaker. Next up is one of those pilots. I'm happy to introduce Rita Case, Vice President of Rick Case Automotive Group.
Good evening. Thank you, Keith, Peter, and Ellen, for giving me this opportunity to speak to such a distinguished group. I chose a topic that I felt I could be brief, but still would hold your interest and be exciting. I decided to let you know why I feel we're not seeing growth in women entering the retail car dealerships. And as a dealer myself for over 30 years, and before that a dealer's daughter, my father was the first Honda dealer in the United States. I ended up marrying a Honda dealer, and together my husband Rick Case and I have grown the Rick Case Automotive Group into 4 dealerships in Cleveland, 5 dealerships in Atlanta, and 6 dealerships in South Florida. And through those 30 years, I have attempted to recruit and mentor women into our dealership group. And myself, as well as our industry, has not been successful at growing that interest. And it's not because of respect, talent, or acceptability. The men's only club ended well over 30 years ago. Basically, in my opinion and experience, there are 3 strategic business practices in the new car dealerships that are not compatible with motivating women. The first one is our negotiating process in the sales department. We've trained our customers through our advertising and now online that they need to negotiate if they expect to get the best price.